Hi and welcome back. Today we'll be building a Mitre Saw Station slash workbench. So what I'm going to do is start off the workbench here, have my Mitre Saw Station here, and then continue down here. I've been going back and forth on the height. I believe I'm going to make it 34 inches from the ground. That way when I get my table saw, it'll be the same height as that. I went and got some 2x4s this morning and I'll start the construction. Right now I'll go and cut those down. Alright, so here's all the pieces. I got the legs, which I'll put in an L. I'll put 4 of those. I had to notch out the back ones just because I have a cement ledge in the back there, so make sure that goes across level. I got the support beams for the middle here, and I'll put it all together. I am using number 8 2.5 screws, decking screws, and I'll secure everything together and go ahead and do that. The bench is 7 feet long, it's going to be, and it's going to be approximately 32 inches deep. And we'll get on. Now that I have my legs all screwed together, 1, 2, 3, 4, I'll start making the frame for the first bench, for the first workbench. I'll draw some reference lines with my speed square. After looking at dozens of Mitre Saw stations on YouTube and trying to figure out which design would work best for me, I decided on this one. It was by John McGrath and Man & Shed, and the way he constructed it and put everything together just worked great for the situation in my shop I have, especially with the gap in the back here and my electrical conduit for my table saw. So I decided to go with that one. Plus I like the modular unit where I can design the shelves down here how I want it. I'll keep it open for now, and then as I come along I'll add some shelves or add some dividers, and then I'll have the miter saw here, and then I have 2 feet of excess table over there because I start to run into the end of the shop that way. But here I should have a full 8 feet to the miter saw blade, and I'll be able to cut down stock as I need it. So I hope you enjoy it, and we'll continue with the build. So to give you an idea of how much materials I used so far, I went to the store yesterday and got 12 2x4s and started to process and cut everything up. So far I went through almost all of them. I was able to get the center table done for the miter saw, and then the main workbench, which this workbench is 7 feet long to the end of the legs here. And I added a bunch of supports in the middle along the way. Now I have one more smaller station I got to build, and then a couple more framing out on this table here, because as plywood gets put up close to here, it's going to get hit quite often, or could, and it's going to chip out. So I'm going to put a 2x4, just like John did in his video, across the top here to protect it, and we'll go from there. But all in all, the materials so far is 12 2x4s, a box of screws, and I'll have to get some plywood, and I think approximately 6 more 2x4s to finish the other section here. Also, I measured out underneath my miter saw here. I should have enough room for my trash can, so I'll be able to slide that in and out, and then I'll be able to design this however I want. Right now it's just going to be shop storage. So one thing that works great with this bench is this second shelf here. So it's approximately 3.5 inches off the floor here, and it's a 2x4 in the front here, but I have a lip, as you can see, in the back where my garage comes up in the shop here. So it fits perfectly on that. I'm going to raise it up just about a couple, and maybe a half an inch, quarter of an inch off that so it's not in contact with the cement. And then level out the front, and then I'll screw this into the legs here.